Welcome, everyone, to Dorian Destinations podcast. My name is Franco and Julie, and this is...
Julie Sempernagusto.
Wow, it's a mouthful. I love it.
It's always a mouthful. I mean, you brought it there.
Jesus Christ, you and Barbie are just making this like... I'm not going to be able to promote this. I'm not. YouTube's going to be like, oh, not good for kids or whatever. Okay, well, that was Julie Sempernagusto. One of our amazing travel advisors for Dorian Destinations. How you been? You've been killing it. You like seriously. You, Barbie, like you guys have been like slaying and eating no crumbs.
I feel like it's just because we're really doing something that we're passionate and we love.
Yeah.
And just really, we've been lucky with finding partners and clients that really want to do amazing things.
Yeah. And you know what? I could tell. Well, we're going to get into this later.
Yeah.
But I could tell just in your promotional videos you do with your client, I'm like, I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, Tay's so on it.
He did tell me he's a little bit jealous of Tay. Tay, we love you.
We love you, Tay. But I'm a little bit jealous of your social media. Like, it's so good and so engaging. Fuck. Okay.
We might steal that award.
Yeah. I'll just give you guys that. Just like, fuck it. You guys take it. Well, we have a lot
like
to come.
Like the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. For best engagement of a cruise promotional thing. Okay. So let's do the travel news first, and then we'll get into the little tay. All right. So travel news number one, and this is going to be controversial. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off about this.
I think so too.
So Southwest Airlines, they have a customer of size policy, which is sparking some backlash. Basically, they're under fire because they're tightening its long praised customer of size policy, and the public reaction has been fierce that now it appears to be walking back that policy. So basically, as of January this year, some plus size travelers had to pay an extra $443.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. For a second seat to meet stricter conditions to get refunded. That's pretty fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like they're not being inclusive to everyone.
Yeah, like, I mean, or look, I get it. You can't, like, okay, if you can't fucking build like bigger seats or whatever, but don't charge the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that.
I also believe I flew Southwest for the first time in a very long time recently. And you know how before you used to just get in line and just choose your seat?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. So I feel like they're doing a lot of changes that the airline that we thought they were or what they were originally is no longer at all. And they're just adding all of these things. I think cost, obviously. I know fuel is expensive, but don't change it on the account of the traveler.
Yeah.
Like figure it out somewhere else.
Yeah. And then, or like, I mean, again, I think this plus size stuff has come up quite a bit in different airlines. Like maybe have like, I don't know, like 2 rows that could accommodate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or adapt it. I don't know. I mean, we live in 2026. I'm sure there's technology where we could adapt seats
to adjust for your clientele. Like you can't just be like,
yeah,
I mean, look at models for a while. Everyone was supposed to look like this, and now we're basically loving every size body shape, right? So I feel like
I don't know. I always thought every body shape was awesome.
Well, I know, but I mean, like the model, like the fashion industry is really huge.
Yeah, but the fashion industry is
you're wearing a size 0 and not eat anything. But now they're really body shaming is a thing, and I think that we should just eliminate that overall.
Well, I saw, like, it's crazy now you mentioned it. I am digressing.
Yes,
on this,
always
but I did see like in a runway that recently, I forgot what, I think it was like the swimsuit thing. Now, like they're like thick girl, like they're like and with curves and stuff, and I'm like, damn, congrats.
The models look like us now. Yeah, I mean, come on, you know what I mean? And so we can't have a one size human for everything.
Like I concur. I concur. We love all sizes, shapes, colors, regions, everything. Dale que tu puedes hashtag, right?
Yes.
It's like the great poet, the great poet Biggie Small says, I don't discriminate, I regulate every shade of ass. Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very, very, very important lyric.
That's very inclusive.
Yes.
Very inclusive.
Okay, I'm taking these off.
Why? You look so good in it.
Well, thank you.
There's a hot episode, so you need.
I'm trying to bring the sexy that you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The sexy.
Okay, so again, digression.
Okay,
right.
Are these okay?
No, these are fantastic.
Okay.
Amazing. Oh, now I can see the blue eyeliner.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so story number 2, and this is a trend. You see, now you're getting distracted. And I talked about this with what's her name, Barbie.
What's her name?
It seems
she's not there.
Yeah, I know. Barbie's our live studio audience. Yeah, Machu Picchu now it locks in strict 2026 visitor cap. So it seems like all these places are getting over, I guess, because we're overpopulated in the world, and now people are traveling more, and I just feel, which is great for us as travel advisors and a travel company, but unfortunately, everybody's going to the same fucking places.
Yeah.
And now it seems like Machu Picchu is getting in on it, where now they're doing crowd controls to visit Machu Picchu, and they're capping it on a daily basis.
So I actually am on board with this, because I think it also allows for people to experience it in a way that really gives the time, gives the space. And also, these are monuments that are how many years old?
Yeah, thousands
of years old. So I think they're wanting to make sure that they're keeping it, sustainable and up for however many thousands of years it's going to be up, right? But at the same time, I feel like all of these places are getting oversaturated.
Yeah.
And I think that allowing certain amounts, and I think it's good too, just as a traveler, to kind of have some things planned, and we're going to talk a little bit more of that in a minute, but having some things already, like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm booking it, I have it ahead of time, I'm not showing up and like, oh my gosh, I can't get in or anything like that. I think you're just having to be more planned in the things that you're doing when you're going to travel.
I concur 100%. And I honestly, I love individual humans. I hate humans in a crowd, right? It's a lot. And then there's a lot of people that don't respect. That's what happened with the Trevi Fountain in Italy. Now you have to buy a ticket to go, because a lot of people just disrespect the culture and all that stuff.
And these grounds are also sacred too, right? So it's just like,
I went there, and I'm afraid of heights, and I went and I did the free roaming shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost brought down a Chinese tourist. Because it's like, so you have like stone steps to go up. So I was going, and it was raining, but I'm afraid of heights. So I kept looking down, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And then there was like a Chinese tourist there. So I held on to the Chinese tourist. I go, if I die, you die.
Oh my God.
Yes. And he was like, no. I'm like,
and the steps to go up these temples are very rigid. They're old and stuff like that. Like when I went, what's the big one in Mexico?
Oh, Ichiban.
No, what, I can't remember it right now.
It's the
pyramid. The temple was actually closed. Like you couldn't walk up it when I walked. So Chichen Itza.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Chichen Itza was, you can go, but we weren't able to walk up the temple
But did you see what happened? A bunch of people were going off the damn jump.
Yeah, and now they opened it up again, and the same thing happened. So they probably closed it. So it's just like, I think you just need to go and just all the wonder of what you're seeing, but you don't have to fully experience it, like for safety reasons, and and with a lot of people there, it's just not doable.
Well, not now with the cap. So in high season, it's 5,600 people per day, and
still a lot.
Yeah, it is, and 4,500 in the low season.
Yeah,
but it's cool because they have 3 different circuits: the Panorámico, Clásico, and Realeza. So it's 3 different, I guess, ways that you could see Machu Picchu. So it's not only the set amount, so it's only like, okay, this group, X amount goes on this one, this experience, and this experience, which is cool.
Well, it's kind of like the Colosseum too. Like you pay for the access that you want.
Yeah.
Like, well, the best access is going underground, but
yeah,
but that you pay for that access, and I'm with them
100%.
100%.
I hate over tourism, seriously.
No. And I feel like there's so many more wonders and things to see. And I feel like people are just looking at just the things that everyone else is doing.
Yeah. On
instead
Instagram.
of just like exploring beyond that.
Well, Barbie, she rarely says anything that, concrete. I'm playing Barbie. I'm just playing. That was a bad joke. But she did bring up a great point in the last podcast. She goes, there are alts to every place. Like instead of Costa Rica, go to Nicaragua. Like there are, the world is a very big place and a lot of beautiful things that it might not be on your Instagram feed, but shit, you'll probably get something.
So, for example, I have some clients that are going to Italy next week, and initially they wanted to do Rome, they wanted to do the Amalfi Coast and Florence. But this is a multi-generational like travel. They have their 2 kids, the 2 older the moms, and the couple that are going. And it was going to be a lot of like back and forth. And so what I decided to explore for them is like, okay, and they really wanted to do Tuscany. So they're staying most of the time in a Tuscan villa, but on the west coast of Italy, where they have access to Forte dei Marmi, which is a flat, beautiful beach.
Nice.
They also have a day where they're going to La Spiezza, right? Which looks very identical to the Amalfi Coast with the cliffs and the houses and stuff like that. And they're doing a boat tour there. So there's like, you can still have like, everyone's going to the Amalfi Coast. Everyone wants to go there. There's only that one road that gets you there forever. And it's not even like pleasant to even do because you're walking all of these cliffs. I think when you went, like,
well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, what is it? So I finally went to Positano. I think was
Positano. Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, and then Shannon's like, "Oh my god, because you got to see Positano." I'm like, "Okay, that's great." And then when I went there, I was like, "Wait a second. To me, it's pretty, but it's like a flea market and going uphill in a flea market.
Yeah.
I don't want to shop. I don't like shop. Like I don't like shopping like that. And then it's like all I'm doing is going up and seeing shops. I'm like, no, I'd rather go back to Sorrento and just like chill, go to a nice restaurant. So it's like sometimes it's not what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. So there's areas in specific countries that have a lot of that similar likeness, right? That you don't necessarily have to do what everyone's doing on social media. You can still explore and adventure other areas. So they're doing that and they're super excited because everything is within close proximity to the villa. Plus they have all of the wineries close by. So it's just perfect.
Yeah, that's why you're a great travel advisor. I'm telling you, because it's also experience. People's like, oh, I want to see this, but are you willing? Like, if you're going with your same thing with we traveled with my dad. My dad can't walk too much. I'm like, okay, I want to know what he wants to see, but the rest we're going to adapt to make sure that he has a nice experience versus we have to see
exactly
these things because I want him just to relax, and it's the whole. It's not just seeing the things you have to see; it's also experiencing. Nice experiences there. I don't know. That's congrats on that. That was
thank you.
I love that. Okay, so last story again. We digress a lot, but
I mean, it's on par.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's on point. It's on point. Okay, so story number 3, travel news number 3 is set jetting is now a $70 billion travel force. You want to explain to folks what
set jetting? Yeah. So set jetting basically is what you see in the movies where they're like filming, destinations and people are seeing like, oh my gosh, like, what's the show on HBO? My gosh, that everyone was going to
Game of Thrones.
No, Game of Thrones was one of them.
Yeah.
But then, oh my gosh, where they're these resorts that they're going to.
Oh yeah, places. White Lotus,
right? So it's like every time White Lotus was like shown, they're like, oh my gosh, I need to go there now, and I need to go there.
Yeah.
And I think I see it both ways. It is good for the tourism of the country and so forth, but I think sometimes even more so, like sometimes these places don't have the capacity for the tourism, right? So they're not even prepared for it, which in turn can then lead to like maybe a not so great experience with your travel. So I think it's a huge thing right now. I think people are seeing things on television or the movies and like, oh my gosh, I want to see there. I want to go there. Or even with influencers now. I think there's a whole bunch of travel influencers and like they're showing different places that they're going, but it's like the same place.
Yeah, and that's
there's so much world.
And that's the over-tourism that we're talking about. It's like you get featured the same place by all these content sources that you're like, now everybody goes there. It's like, dude, now you're just sending way too many people at the same place because everybody wants to see the same thing. It's like, no, there's Nicaragua, there's other things.
Like you guys had mentioned in the last episode, Japan, which is huge. I think I knew like in the matter of the first 4 months of this year, I knew maybe 6 people that were in Japan, which is great. And I haven't had the experience to go yet, but they were all going to the same places. And Japan has so much to offer. I think, yes, you go for the first time and you go to like the places that are most popular, but there's so much more to explore in Japan that people need to venture out to.
It's but I'm going to give you a key stat here. The global screen tourism sector was valued at 66 billion in 2025 and is projected to hit 71 billion in this year.
That's a lot.
With 81% of Gen Z and millennial travelers planning getaways based on what they watched.
Yep.
That's insane. And we did one thing about what's that gay hockey show?
Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
Yeah,
we did
Barbie does.
Yeah, apparently. So Heated Rivalry, we did a segment not too long ago that the Canada like cabin thing has like boomed because everybody wants, I guess, a Heated Rivalry. I don't know.
It's like when Twilight happened, everybody was going
to
up
Seattle,
to like Seattle and stuff like that, you know, because they were looking for their.
Well, it's crazy. When we were looking for an apartment in Italy, we were set on Verona. I wanted Verona. I still love Verona. But what happened was when we went to Verona, there was a show that hasn't come out yet, and it was very quaint. It wasn't over a lot of tourism. And after that show came out that was based in Verona and it got popular on Netflix, then we went to go search for homes in Verona. It was like a mini Rome, insane. And I was like, no, like you just ruined it for me because it was just insane. It was just so many tourists there because of that damn show. I was like, forget it. We're not buying here.
Well, I always wanted to go to Tuscany because of the movie Under the Tuscan Sun.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. But
I always wanted to go to Thailand with that movie with Claire Danes.
Oh yes. Well, was it Break?
I don't know. Like she
she
went to jail.
Yes, that was a really good movie.
Yeah, and I still wanted to go to Thailand after. Yeah. Well, that's news of the week. That was 3 great stories.
Yeah,
I was really happy. Now it's a fact or fiction.
Okay.
So I
didn't look like Barbie did.
Yeah, Barbie cheated. Barbie cheated. She said she wanted to have an advantage, which that's a cheating. But anyways, fact or fiction this week. It's a good one. So I wanna let's see. Okay. Now I do my voice, right? Are you ready?
Oh, you do your voice.
Yeah, I do.
This is like your podcast.
This is my podcast voice for fact or fiction. See how it's monotone. It's deep. It's rustic. It's rustic.
Rustic.
It has a little
like has a scent.
Yeah, it has a scent. Okay. Wow. All right. The longest suspension bridge span in the world is in Turkey.
Turkey now.
Oh, Turkey.
Yeah.
It's fucking Turkey. It's not Turkey.
Don't say that in front of some people that are from there. I'm just saying.
I
would say fact.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. It's the 1915 bridge over the opened in 2022 and has a central span of about 2,023 meters, roughly 6,637 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking long.
That is long.
The longest of any suspension bridge on Earth.
That's
fucking. I will not walk that.
I have a friend of ours that's like afraid to go over bridges, and whenever we go to Key West, which is annually for our friend's birthday, we're always
that 7 Mile bridge.
7 Mile bridge, and he's just like, no.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. That same thing happened to me. We were coming back, but it was raining, and we did the 7 Mile bridge, and I told my wife, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. Yeah. All right, ready? Fact or fiction?
Mm-hmm.
The Sahara is the largest desert in the world.
Yes, fact.
No, you're absolutely incorrect. You're absolutely incorrect. Nope.
No, wait. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Wait. This is crazy. Okay. What I'm about to tell you. The largest desert is actually Antarctica. It's a cold desert. The Sahara is the largest hot desert, but deserts are defined by low precipitation, not heat.
Wow.
So technically, Antarctica.
I didn't know it was a desert.
Yeah, it's a cold desert.
A cold desert.
Yeah, that was a trick question.
That was a trick question. That's not fair. I feel like I should get like half a point for that.
No, I don't. There's no point system. There's no point system. Like it's either you fail or you.
That's where the problem lies.
Oh wow. But I'll take it up with the executive producer.
All right. Which is you.
All right. So Africa, fact or fiction?
Okay.
Africa is the only continent that the equator, the prime meridian, and the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn all pass through.
Fact.
You're absolutely correct. Africa is uniquely positioned said all 4 of those major lines cross it, making it the most geographically centered continent.
Yeah.
Well, that's the motherland, right? Like a
Yeah.
Pangea.
Yes.
Like that's, yeah. So damn, that was good. I wouldn't have gotten.
I mean, I'm married to an African.
That, I mean, duh. And he's the most centered man.
Yes, he is the most
He's the most centered man in the world. You see? It all makes sense.
All makes sense. All aligned.
He comes from a geographically centered place. He's the most centered man. You see?
If I would have gotten that wrong, I wouldn't have gone home tonight.
Oh, no. Yeah, you don't. Babe, you must know everything of Africa.
Yeah.
Not that he speaks that way.
No, he does not.
I know. That was such a stereotypical. Sorry. Okay. All right. Ready? Next one. Fact or fiction?
Mm-hmm.
Russia spans 11 time zones.
Fact.
Damn, you're good. Russia stretches across 11 official time zones, the most of any country in the world. That's amazing. You're good. You're good at this. Shannon's not that good. But don't tell her.
You're trying to get me in trouble with your wife.
No, I mean, I'm getting myself in trouble because she...
Don't get us both in trouble.
Luckily, she doesn't watch her own podcast, which I love. All right. Last one. Fact or fiction? Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined.
Fact.
Damn. Oh, my God. I am going to give you that trophy. Jesus. Canada contains an estimated 60% of the world's lakes. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, there you have it. Fact or fiction, a.k.a. Julie's dominates section.
So we got to do points. If we're doing, how many points did Barbie
you
get?
got a 90%. You passed the test. It's like SAT score of 17.
One.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's 90%.
No, but I feel like that needed to be a half because that was a trick.
It was a trick question.
Yeah.
It was a trick question. So. Okay. So now travel tips. So now you could open up your massive.
I know. Look how big this thing is.
Yeah. Like that's where her.
I mean,
that's where her husband watches. I know.
You should know your teammates. I mean, this is
now if Karen starts talking like that, now we're all in big trouble.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be.
Segment 3.
Okay.
It's the travel tips.
Okay. Is that? Am I there? No.
Yeah. So
okay.
So I'm gonna say the title of the segment, and then you're gonna say the first tip or hack.
Okay.
Okay. So travel tips of the week, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 5 travel tips of the week. Smooth travel with a large group or family.
Yes, that's a lot. I mean, most of my clients are doing these huge reunions, multi-generational groups. This is a thing now.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people are traveling and getting together.
Which
is great.
I think it's fine, but I think it's cyclical, right? I think when people experience this, they're gonna be like, why the fuck did I do this? And then they're gonna start doing solo travel.
I think it's what time
in your life
that you're in.
Would you like to do multi-generational?
I do it. I do it now.
Why? I don't see you traveling.
Well, I just did a short travel for our niece's graduation, and so
where?
Minneapolis. That's probably why.
Oh yeah,
I didn't.
That's why I didn't post it.
I didn't post that, but very proud of Salome. But it was. The cool thing is that we had multi-generational, family going, and our app was first of all, the older generation did not want to download the app.
Yeah.
But they had the PDF. They're like, oh, the PDF, and they printed 20 pages of the itinerary. But it was just really nice because we were able to see when everybody was coming in, what we were doing, all of that stuff. So
yeah,
I've been doing it.
Yeah, I like it. I like that I took my dad to Italy and stuff like that. Just seeing what's great about it is that you see your kids in awe, and then you see your parents in awe, and you're like, I made that shit happen. I own them, type thing. It's all because of me. I'm the most important person in this family.
Always.
Yeah, always. So, but I think the first tip is align on the trip vision before you book anything, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. So the whole group has to be on the same page, basically.
Yeah. I'm actually booking a reunion for a family next year. They usually do it in the same area. They all meet up in one place, but they're actually wanting to go to a destination reunion this year. So the good thing I would say with this is that if you're doing a big group, have those maybe that 1 or 2 person that are kind of planning the whole thing with the advisor. And then from there, just have a plan. Don't give people options. If you give them options, it just goes crazy. People that can't decide. I also have another big group safari trip that's happening next year too.
You're fucking slaying. You are slaying.
And it's for this family, but their son is graduating from high school, so this is like their gift to him. But it's like his friends' families, like also it's a huge. But the key thing is like, okay, come with a plan and a package of what you're doing for these groups already, and then just say this is what we're doing. Because if you give too many options, too many hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah, which is crazy because the next tip is really like, I think, and I agree with this tip, get a travel advisor because because I think if there's any one type of trip that a travel advisor is the best thing to have a travel advisor is this. It's large groups and family because it's just so chaotic that you're gonna need a professional help on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own quirks, how they want things and stuff, but we definitely handle all the things on the back end, and then people are just showing up and enjoying themselves, which I think is great.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry. And I think they're like one of my clients, she's like, I did all of the planning last year and I was miserable the whole time. I didn't enjoy it. I was always worried about what's happening next, what's going on. And we just take away that stress for everyone.
Yeah. And then you absorb the stress.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but we plan it out ahead of time. We know we have the partnerships. We know what's happening. It's very few and often that there will be little things that happen, but the people that are enjoying their vacation or their time with their family, they don't need to know that or see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of contradicts the tip 3. It says set budget early and use the splitting app. That to me, I don't know if it's like a tip I would really emphasize on, because the money talks should happen before the trip, not at the dinner table.
I think it's a good idea to kind of have like it's almost having boundaries, right? It's like, okay, we're not going to go above this. And I think it's also even knowing, like you said, your teammates, your family, and what they can like expense. You know what I mean? There's some people that can do more than others, and there's just kind of finding that middle ground, because like, for example, when I was planning the reunion, it's like, okay, I want to try this and I want to do this and I want to go there and I want to go there. And then I had to like really hone in of like, okay, does everyone have a passport? That was like the first question. Then like half of the things that they mentioned that they wanted to do was like off the table.
Off the table. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like setting realistic expectations, also like figuring out, okay, like what can people afford? Not just you, but overall, like how can we build that middle ground? So I think with these bigger groups, I think it's good to kind of come in with like, you don't have to have an exact, but kind of an idea of what that would be.
Like that budget.
Yeah. And then there's even sometimes where other family members will cover for others to make sure that they're there and so forth. So it's just making sure that it's doable for all.
Look at you. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you. All right. This tip is a good one. I think book accommodations with shared space and privacy.
Yeah.
Big groups need places to gather and places to escape.
I agree.
Yeah.
Whenever I do group travel with my family, we're always staying in a private villa or a private like Airbnb or VRBO. Like it just really, it makes the vacation a lot lighter too, because you're not having to coordinate like, okay, when are we meeting downstairs for breakfast? And it's like, especially for like that multi-generational family, like there's some excursions that some families may not want to do. And so they can feel comfortable just staying in the house and just doing something around there.
Yeah.
I am completely on board with this. I know that some people just like to have breakfast and have it available every morning. I think Shannon's a big person for breakfast at the hotel.
Yeah. She's like, oh, it comes with free breakfast. Like,
yes. She's really, really big.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to start selling Dorian Destination t-shirts that say it's free breakfast. You have free breakfast.
Breakfast is included. Breakfast is included. But I think with the fact, like you can, like, it's nice to just have everyone gathered in the kitchen or in the living area, and just in between times where, and like, I've had enough. I can just go to my room and close my door, you know? So.
Which a lot of people do with me. I'm a little too much. So they need to. Yeah. Even my own wife. My own wife was like, okay, shut up. I need to leave. I can't see you right now. So actually, the last tip I really, really like, and this is something that aside from group travel, I think it should be your normal travel, is plan 60% structured, leave 40% free, and just share one itinerary. Don't overschedule with the whole group.
Yes. Yes. So, for example, my safari trip that we have next year, there is structure, and I would say about 60% structure, but we're also leaving like just spaces to breathe and explore, right? You have to just be in the element and just be like, okay, what is just going to come to me that day? What
Yeah.
am I just going to experience? Of course, with us, we do leave that free space, but we have like a whole area in our itinerary app where it just has suggestions of places to eat, possibly places to go to that's not embedded in the plan already, that you've probably paid for an excursion already or so forth. But it just allows you to be like, okay, this day, yeah, because everyone wakes up differently every morning, and you may or may not want to do specific things that you have planned, right? So, and I think that also takes into account to like thinking about everyone else too. Not everyone's going to be on the same page. So we did, like, for a safari, we did have options where for the younger generation kids that are going on this cruise that are like teenagers and so forth, there are more adventurous things, right? And then in the same account, maybe having like a museum day for those that can't do the adventurous side of it. So it's just kind of giving them options in that way.
Yeah, that's freaking. I mean, I love that 60/40 because that's one of the things I love about travel is that I explore, or I find things that I wasn't thinking on seeing.
I think those are the best.
Yeah, those are the best.
I tend to be more of like, let's just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Cartagena, I didn't have a plan at all. I didn't have a plan at all. I just knew that where we were staying is in front of the beach.
Yeah.
We can go to the beach when we want. The walled city was like maybe a 5-minute Uber to where we wanted to go. We didn't have plans of like hotel. Like we didn't have no plan, and it was the best time.
Yeah, that's.
It was the best time. We were just exploring things as we walked up. Locals were telling us like, "Oh, make sure you go here. Make sure you try this coffee, not that one."
Yeah.
Like it was just an amazing experience.
Yeah, because the locals are going to be the best.
Yeah.
Like they're going to tell you where to get the best of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they're trying to like steal from you, and then they tell you to go down an alley, and then you get stabbed.
And then you don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that. But
don't go down alleys.
So,
people you don't
so
know.
those are the tips of the week. Those are very good tips.
Those are very good
right?
tips. I think group travel is huge now.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really big now.
Yeah,
so.
that's what she said. But yes, so our next segment, and I'm
not me.
super excited about this segment because I saw it from its what is it? Inception, right? Like a little, like the little seed going into the egg, and then it blew up. So the best of segment is Stepology at Sea. Basically, Julie, you found or you experienced this, I guess, this health fitness creator. He's Miami-based Tay Johnson. And basically you're doing, I guess we could call it a retreat. Is that a retreat? On the Resilient Lady for Virgin.
No, not Resilient. Scarlet.
That's what I meant. Scarlet Lady.
The one with the red hair.
Yes.
There's 4 mermaids.
Yes.
There's 4 ladies.
There's 4 ladies, and it's the scarlet one. It's the one that's red and red hair. So it's Stepology at Sea. So why does it matter? It's pretty much sailing with Tay Johnson, Miami-based founder of Stepology, the Tay method. All right, snap, certified personal trainer, stretch coach, and 5-hour yoga instructor.
500 hours.
500 hours. Sorry. Basically Stepology fuses old school step aerobics with modern dance, choreography, cardio, and shuffle work. This is fantastic. Yeah. I think this is great. So please, let's break it down. Like what this is, what this retreat is with Tay, 500-hour yoga Stepology guru.
I mean, and if you want to experience Stepology, if you're in Miami, he has classes already on the weekends at She Moves. But it's very nostalgic to me, and I think that's why I really started enjoying it, is because step aerobics was something my mom was doing, and I think even with him, that's his mom was doing it as well, right? And so this dance studio that I was at had these step aerobics, and it was just a part of and my life. And I think that now it's coming back, which is great.
That's awesome.
Because there's a whole generation that didn't experience that, like in the 80s and anyone beyond the 2000s that were born probably don't even know what that is, right?
Yeah.
So it's really coming back, and he makes it very fun, and it's just for everybody. Like, you don't have to be coordinated. You can just come in, learn the steps, or even just do the same step over again while everyone else is doing something else. But it's just a really good time. And so Virgin is an amazing.
I was going to ask you that. Like, why did you pick Virgin and the Scarlet?
Because I think that they marry well together, like Stepology and Virgin, just because they're just like 18 plus cruise, no kids. It's a very fun experience. Like, everything that you're doing there is just fun overall. And the accessibility that you have to do things on the cruise, plus when you're at the ports, right? So I thought it was a good marriage between those two, and just adding more fun to the cruise that already has all of it, right?
Yeah, because I see here it's already like a wellness. Like, it already has that. It has Redemption Spa, B Complex, the Athletic Club, the Runway, the Perch.
Yeah.
All these are like wellness centered architecture in the ship. So it sounds like it's a perfect fit.
And wellness right now is huge in travel. People are doing a lot of things around wellness, traveling for wellness, going to places specifically for wellness. So we're just bringing that aspect to it. I
wish I thought that way. I don't. I travel to get fat. I travel to like just eat, consume, and just like drink and like drool. Like, I want to be a little debaucherous to my body.
I mean, you could be debaucherous. Well, like, I work out to then enjoy myself when I'm on the cruise.
But not to the extent that, like, I have love hands. Okay, I have love hands. Yeah, but no, I honestly like. And listen, I'm gonna be very honest. I'm a little jealous because what you have put together with Tay, I just find it so engaging, so amazing. I think you guys even like, it's the perfect ingredients. I think that's happening here because Tay's such a charismatic, energetic, vibrant human. So are you. And then you go to Virgin, which is one of the best cruise lines in the world. And the Scarlet ship. I mean, it's just a perfect combo. I think people are gonna have an amazing time.
Yeah, and we're already. I'm probably giving like a teaser, but
no, you got to tease because this is like
this won't be the last one.
Oh hell no! This is the first, like,
but this is the first.
Well, we're gonna have hopefully a good interview with one from Virgin just to talk a little bit more in depth, and then hopefully I could get Tay.
Yeah.
I want Tay. I want a little. Is it Tay? Tay, right? I could say Tay. But I could say Tay. I can't say Tay.
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him. Damn it.
Now he's probably not gonna come on because I call him Tay. Damn it. All right, Tay.
Well, I know.
Sorry.
But it is happening next year on the Scarlet Lady, April 12th.
Wait. Before you get into the details, I want to know what is the sailors could expect. Like, what is it? Is it daily? Like what are they going to expect?
So there's going to be 2 days of Stepology on the cruise, the days that you're at sea, in between going, and then enjoying the ports beyond that. So we really want you to come on board and experience and enjoy everything that Virgin has to offer, but with some Stepology there too. So there will be some mornings for Step, and then we're just having a great time together. Just getting to it's really bringing a lot of people together. And again, also multi-generational. We just had someone book that he's bringing his mom. His mom used to do step aerobics, and so she's coming as well.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So my wife's aunt, like 85, Gigi, love her to death. I mean, she did the worm in my wedding, brother. That's how crazy she's Irish. She was a step, like she did step.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guarantee if I tell her what you're doing, she's going to book it because she loves step. She loves doing all that aerobic. It's amazing.
She should come.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be an amazing time.
And I'm going to be honest with you because the host is very important. And I think the person who's organizing it, which is yourself, is very important. And the vibes that you guys give out, it's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
And we've also, Virgin has these excursions that are cold shore things. And we really wanted to make sure that there was 3 things that were covered and really like experienced at the ports. So like a cultural moment, an adventurous moment, and then a culinary moment. So in Puerto Plata and Dominican Republic, we're going to be going to the falls, doing zip lining. And Bimini, of course, we have access to the beach club that Virgin has, which is amazing. But beyond that, we're going to do a cultural heritage tour as well as a culinary experience. So like we wanted to make sure
Conch ceviche.
Yes, right. So we wanted to make sure that those three elements were definitely important in bringing that, like making people the adventurous part, stepping outside of their comfort zone and just like, okay, I'm gonna do this even though I'm afraid. You know, some people may not want to do it, and that's fine, but just giving them that exploration of like, okay, I'm gonna just push myself a little bit into joy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
No, if I wasn't broke, I would sign up.
No, you're gonna sign up. You gotta go.
I can't.
Yes, you can. We'll talk about. We'll talk about.
I mean, look it up. Sorry.
I can look at it.
I know.
This is fucked up.
I know. Actually, it is very, very good. I mean, you know what I like about this, and we don't talk about pricing or anything like that, but I kind of have to, because I know you're gonna give all the details right now, but like the deposit's only $200.
That's it.
And honestly, like, well,
$200 per sailor.
Say all the details, and you can see how like it's like really nothing, and you're gonna get everything you just mentioned.
Exactly.
It's a deal.
So it's the $200 deposit. Just to lock in the cabin. What do you mean?
When are we sailing here?
Oh, it's April 12th through the 17th. So next year.
Okay, next year.
Just 5 days. It's not a long time either. It's not a huge commitment that you have to, like, you know. What do you mean?
Resilient.
It's not the Resilient. It's the Scarlet. You put that there.
No, you should have updated it.
I didn't see that
It's the Scarlet Lady.
The Scarlet Lady. Scarlet Lady.
I'll put the links.
And it's leaving from Miami, then going to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, then going to Bimini, and then back to Miami.
Nice.
So just 5 days. Just a quick
long weekend.
Yeah. Right? So $200 deposit per sailor. If you are going solo, which we have those options too, of course, the deposit would be $400. So there's two types of cabins that we're offering. Each cabin have balconies. There's a central sea terrace, which is just a little bit more square footage in the center of the ship, and that's $18.88 per sailor for double occupancy. And if you want to, you don't want to have a roomie, that's fine. We understand. That's only $28.56. And then there's the sea terrace, which also has a balcony and that beautiful hammock that we see, right, all over their ads. For double occupancy, it's $18.20 per sailor. And then for solo sailor cabins, it's $27.22. So you get all of these things that,
and then like Virgin has one of the best food.
Yeah. Like 20 plus eateries and restaurants, entertainment, the wellness part of it. I mean,
I just
Wi-Fi. We're embedding gratuity already in it, so you don't have to worry about it. It's all, and then you
and exactly. So that's another thing to think about, because it's not only the stuff that is included with the ship and the excursion and all that stuff, but now you're also including the Stepology with Tay, which that is like a premium thing. Not many people can or do that. So it's like, for me, if I wasn't broke, I would be saying.
We're going to talk about this offline. He's booking right after this.
Yeah, 100%. You see that's why she's a great saleswoman. That's it. But guys, this is amazing. I'm so proud of you. I think this is going to be amazing. I honestly believe in this. I know Shannon believes in this. I think that's why we're always trying to push it, because I think this is what I think the retreat and hosted travel. This is going to be one of our best, I think, that Dorian has done, thanks to Julie and her leadership in this. Like it's because there's a vibe here. There's a vibe on it. And I think that's what people want and care about in these retreats and hosted retreats. It's a vibe, not just the everyday travel, but it's, if you're going to travel, do it on a vibe that you just want to, you gravitate towards. So congrats. Congrats to you.
There's a lot of people with families, but figure out the kids.
Yeah. I'll babysit.
Yeah, everyone bring them to
Club 111.
Club with the 11.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
So, all right. Well, that was it. That was the best of Stepology at Sea. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, more to come. We're gonna have a lot more interviews surrounding this event, because it is in in April, so we want to make sure we
You
maintain the
got
conversation.
time, and you only got to put down $200
That's
now.
it.
That's it.
That's
Locks in
it.
your cabin.
Like, stop drinking Starbucks and just invest it into this.
Yeah, and then just pay. You have until the end of the year to pay it off. That's
There you
it.
go. There's even a payment plan, so you can.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
easy.
it's more firm than a firm.
Yeah,
You like that? Yeah. Marketing guru. All right.
yeah.
So, so here we go. Our last segment, and this one I like. Trying to keep it on the same top. This is a travel hot topic. Our curator-led retreats, the next set jetting, and I have to say yes.
Yes.
I have to say yes. I'm telling you, what I love about this, and I see it with you, and I see it with when Shannon does her retreats for Socation and things like that. Like, this is I like it better actually than these set jettings, because set jettings, you're seeing something that's not real,
Yeah.
inspires you, and then you go, and then you might not have the same experience. What I love about this is that you're getting people that are influencers, or people that have a story to tell, or a vibe, and you're connecting with a travel advisor that's going to amplify that vibe, bring those people that want that vibe, and get a curated experience. So to me, it's even better.
I think a lot of people, and retreats are not just wellness. There's so many
Yeah.
types of retreats, right? Like Shannon does more so on, empowering women and networking and building small business brands and so forth like that. But there's so many types of retreats. Like when I start thinking about this, and then I'm like the people that I know, and I'm like, it's just building community. And I think
Yeah.
that people are looking and thriving for that. Like they really want to build community.
Yeah.
And if you can add a component of bringing community together, enjoying things that you may not be initially exposed to, and you're learning more about it, not only in the experience that's being brought with the community, but then also the location that you're at.
Yeah.
I think that's big. And I think there's a lot more people jumping on board for this.
Yeah, and what I love, it's not only influencers, but it's
Yeah.
from all walks of life, like even business leaders, for team building, or just group travel. Like
Yeah.
you have a big family, you want to have a certain type of vibe and story to tell within your family. That's why I love this type of travel. Honestly, if you would tell me, and I'm looking from the outside in, like if you were to be a travel advisor, I think I would gravitate more towards that
Yeah.
type of setup, because I'm telling a story, I'm producing a story, I'm producing a vibe that people are going to experience, not just, oh, I got to see the Tower of Pisa, or
Yeah. And I think too, even like with children, like I have young children, and I think when we go on trips, it's not also just family, it's also our like extended family, right? So it's also our friends that have kids within the same range. It's actually really nice to do that as
Yeah.
well, because I feel like the kids kind of babysit themselves. They're all
Yeah.
together. They're enjoying that time. So it's just so I just feel like it's a more relaxed and just like a relaxed vibe when you
Yeah.
just have that many people
Well, I
around.
do it with my best friend. He's Dominican. So yeah, he's slow on setting these trips up because he's Dominican. So it takes about 2 years. But no, what I wanted to say is that we love jumping onto those trips, because it's a big, we're talking about 36 people that go, and it's like my kids start hanging out with their kids, like you said, they
Yeah.
babysit themselves, but our kids are bonding together,
Yeah.
and they're going to always talk about, hey, oh my God, remember we went on this trip with the parents and all that stuff. Like, to me, that group travel means a lot, because I don't know, we're just experiencing togetherness in a way
Yeah.
that our kids are always gonna, and then actually our kids say it, like, oh my God, now I'm closer to them because I experienced that. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much more meaningful, I think, the
And
group
And our kids are still young, but we're moving away. We have been for the last couple of years from like gift giving. Like
Yeah.
the gift is going on an experience. That's what we're doing. Like, okay, for each birthday, where are we going? How can we
Yeah.
enjoy and just experience something new? And my daughter is still 3, and she remembers the trip that we did. And that's
Yeah.
3. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
son, we just did a trip 2 years ago, and I went for Angola for the first time. The kids went to Angola for the first time, which is where my husband is from. And it was
You know
just
that Cubans went to war with Angola, did you know?
Yes, I know that.
Who won that one?
Hmm?
Angola, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Could somebody close the refrigerator, please? Thank you.
But it's just
sorry. And then she gets mad at me that I'm too loud in the bathroom. Thanks, babe. Hi.
I love you.
Yeah, we spoke wonders about you in this podcast.
No, but I think that these experiences, even if the kids are young, they're really soaking it all up. And they're really enjoying it. These are moments that you're not going to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also too, like the type of stuff like you're doing with Tay, for example, like anybody could go on a cruise to Virgin, right?
Yeah.
But like you add this element of Stepology, you add this element of like a community, you know, even if you're a hardcore step person or not, like it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to be.
Don't be afraid, people. There's people like, I don't have to step. I was like, you don't have
to. I just think it's more of like, oh my God, this is like, it's something out of the norm that you're probably not going to experience on a Virgin cruise again. You know what I mean? Unless you do it annually or whatever. But yeah, I that's why I love this type of thing where it's like, I think, you know, I was even contemplating sports, you know, I'm trying to do this.
You should.
From a sports thing. Yeah, I'm trying.
Are you?
Okay. So, yeah. So that's our last segment.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Oh my God. Okay. It's too early in the morning for this shit.
It's not. It's lunchtime.
All right. Well, my day job is calling. I need to get cracking. But this was a great episode. Thank you, Julie, for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yes. And then we'll do more of this. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, save us, whatever.
Do all the things.
Do all the things you got to do to make us like seem better or more important.
Get more awards.
More awards. I need a third. I like things in threes. Yeah,
that's how you have to decorate. Like things are in.
Yeah,
in threes,
it's
right?
that's I learned that. I learned that from somebody.
And another one.
Wow. Yeah,
You know I hate Khaled.
I know I hate Khaled too. But anyway,
I had to. Man.
Yeah. It's like where he's from. Like I think his Miami DJ name was like DJ Missile or Bomb Drop or some shit.
Assassin.
Was it Assassin?
Something Assassin.
It was so stereotypical of his like, which I love.
I used to go to the parties that he used to DJ.
Yeah,
where he got big. Madhouse, yeah.
Madhouse, that's right.
Bayside had all of it,
yeah.
Before he got big.
Yeah. He used to drop bombs. All right, so thank you for joining. Ciao, ciao, Agalo.